So, just fair warning here, this part is... Yeah, hi Fuka, I just missed her. This part is going to be mostly grinding and fusing. There really isn't all that much left to do in Tartarus aside from reaching the end of Monad, which, like I've said, doesn't really have any major rewards until a New Game Plus. I do want to take care of the Katana request, possibly. I eventually will explore all of Monad, but for now, I think I'm just going to focus on grinding and fusing. So my target level is, I guess, at least 85. So here's the thing. I actually forgot about something. Shiva is lower level than I thought he was. For some reason, I was fixated on the fact that he was level 86, but no, he's 82. So I can actually fuse Shiva now. Something else I've realized is I can actually fuse Beelzebub now as well, because I believe Beelzebub is level 81, I think? Okay, I still need to get your heart item, though. I need 2 empty slots for Shiva, unfortunately, so I'm actually going to need to either fuse away something, and I need Empress, so probably not. I think I pretty much have everything I really can make at this point. Oh yeah, I wanted you for fire. Nulling both instant death elements is pretty good too, actually, and having no weaknesses. Norn is pretty powerful, but as is Odin, and you have growth 3, so you're going to keep up with everything. Okay, so technically speaking, Jatayu is the main expendable one here, but I want that heart item, and I want Thanatos' heart item too, so really I may actually have to give up Norn. Do I really need Vishnu at this point? Null Dark, Ice Amp, Absorb Wind. Yeah, you are actually very good. Very, very good. Might as well keep Vishnu. Shiva is pretty amazing as well, so once I get Shiva, I'm probably going to keep him until endgame. But I need to free up some slots, and yeah, the other thing is for Beelzebub, I'll need to free up a lot of slots. How much money do I have? I've got quite a bit of money. There's you. So, at the very least, I need to get rid of Norn. And I need 6 open slots for Beelzebub. Maybe I should get Beelzebub out of the way first, which means I'm going to have to dismiss an awful lot of personas. I'm going to have to dismiss Odin. I'm going to have to dismiss Skadi. I'm going to have to dismiss Yolunga. I'll just keep those ones, and I suppose you're probably more expensive than Susanoo. I suppose I can dismiss you. I'll be getting these personas back, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe I have 12 slots, so I should have enough for Beelzebub with this. Mainly doing this just, well, 1, so I can show Beelzebub, and 2, because I actually need Beelzebub for another fusion that is required for an ultimate weapon, which I probably won't get. I don't exactly need it. So let me just confirm that I have the right number of empty slots, and considering that I just had to make Pazuzu, I probably do have all of the devil personas I need. Actually, I don't even need all the devil personas, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I do have enough, so I'll go into Hexagon here. So, Beelzebub, Incubus, Succubus, Pazuzu, Lilith, Abaddon. I'm pretty sure I have all of them. This is one that actually can trip people up, because Lilith requires you to have completed a certain number of Elizabeth requests. Oh, right, I had some things I could register. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have dismissed all of those now that I think about it, but, oh well. Anyway, let's go ahead and get those things out of the compendium. So, in Devil, I need, yeah, Incubus, basically every Devil persona except for the lowest 2. So, Incubus, Succubus, Pazuzu, Lilith, I said Pazuzu, Lilith, and Abaddon. And then I need Beelzebub, who is under Moon. That was almost 1,000,000 yen, in fact maybe a little over 1,000,000 yen for Beelzebub. So this had better be worth it. Yep, so Eagle's taking note of our interesting combination, and so... Level 81, yes, I'm so glad that I'm at the right level, because otherwise that would have been a major waste of money. So, I had a feeling there was one thing that was better that I could get here. Oh yeah, Succubus has Null Light. I'm probably not going to reset a lot for this, and yeah, Sexy Dance. Probably not going to reset a lot, but I would like Null Light. So, I will... Well, there's Null Light. The good news about Beelzebub's Big Fusion is that most of the components of Beelzebub are higher level, so you're less likely to waste time getting lots of bad skills. Beelzebub is more likely to inherit ailment-based skills, but for the most part, you should be getting a lot of good skills on it, actually. So, time for Tanaka's Link to finally pay off. We maxed that one quite a while ago due to how easy it is. How ironic that a persona that we get for maxing that Link cost me a lot of money. Must have been all part of his plan. Anyway, there he is. Not as hilarious as that other fusion that we did earlier, but still. I should mention Beelzebub does have one of the ultimate weapons, but it's technically Shinjiro's ultimate weapon, and for certain tragic reasons, we really don't need that. Primal Force... You know what's weird? I have never had decent success with Primal Force. For some reason, one time I tried to use Primal Force in this playthrough, regular attacks did more damage, so... Yeah. Maziodyne. I would have liked Auto Mataru better than that, but... this is not really all that useful. At the very least, when Charm connects, it's actually really amazing. And if anything, it actually kind of outclasses Panic. If to call it Confusion, Persona 5. Yeah. Oh, great. I mean, I'm not sure I really need that exactly. No, no, no. No, thank you. No, I am not giving up another null skill. And then there's the amazing victory cry coming next. But yeah, Charm is pretty much the same thing but better because they have a chance of helping you, whereas with Panic they just don't do anything. So, we now have the ultimate devil persona, and victory cry is absolutely insane. That is a skill that's definitely worth it. Not many personas get that, and the ones that do are relatively hard to fuse, but for good reason, that skill is completely broken. It's the most broken, though, if you get it on Hallel, for obvious reasons. Or Satan, actually. So, we have Beelzebub now. And with that, you know, maybe I could go... I want to get back a lot of my other personas. Probably should at least demo Beelzebub, but, oh, this is going to be expensive. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is, I'm going to get... This is going to be kind of tricky because, okay, one of them's in Magician, the other's in Emperor, so... Rungda. Unfortunately, not a particularly good Rungda. Yeah, one main weakness of Shiva is that the personas that you need to use to fuse him, they're not well, there's only two of them, so the actual pool of skills that he can potentially inherit is quite small. I'm also gonna need Parvati, who I think is in Lovers? Please tell me I actually have Parvati. Either you're in Lovers or you're in Priestess or Empress. Ah, you are in Priestess, good. You're also quite expensive. There is a reason we need her, but it's going to become apparent later. So, I did show a preview of this much earlier on, but Shiva is a very special persona. Only two personas can make Shiva. They are Rungda and Barong. That's been the case ever since Shin Megami Tensei 1, except there are a few spin-offs where that's not the case, but usually it's always these two. And for that reason, like I said, there's a very limited pool of skills that Shiva can actually inherit. Null Poison. Null Poison combined with the Tome of the Void makes you virtually immune to status. I mean, you can still get hit by Shock and Freeze, but... Again, there really isn't all that much that I can give Shiva. The main skill I want on him is something that he's going to learn automatically, so let's go for this. Weak to Ice is kind of annoying, but Drain Elect, Strong Against Dark, Shiva's pretty great, and you'll see why once I get this skill. And yes, this is the bane of Compendium Completionists, because this is one of the few fusions in the game that nothing tells you about at all. So, you'll be missing one tower persona and have no idea why. And that dance. I love that dance. Aha! Shiva has a heart item. This is also great because I need this heart item. And yes, you will definitely be the Stalwart Harbinger of my video. I still love that dance. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that in his bonus boss fight in Digital Devil Saga 2, but... Anyway. That is Shiva's signature move. Massive pierce damage to all enemies with a chance of fear. You know what? Dodge Slash isn't that amazing, so I'm gonna try my luck. Huh. That's actually not bad, seeing as you aren't outright immune to that. And just like Shiva is a counterpart to Vishnu, his heart item is also a counterpart to Vishnu's heart item. It gives you the effect of Arms Master, halving the HP cost of physical skills. Also, Shiva, as I've mentioned, has Ken's ultimate weapon if you do a weapon fusion with him. And also Victory Cry. So, we're getting into the really broken personas here. Oh, I still have you. Almost forgot. Well, you're another persona that I need to... Survive Dark is not bad on Nadavaka, but I already have an Anta. So, out of all the personas here, what do I need to keep? You for your fire, you because I haven't actually demoed you yet. I like having an Infinity as a fallback, so I'm going to keep you. I also need a matching Aeon persona eventually. You for the heart item. You, yes, you're also you're having a heart item. It's going to take a while before you get it, but you do have one. I need to demo you, I need you. Okay, so I've got 3 empty slots left. I guess I can buy back Susanoo. Who else did I got rid of Norn, Susanoo, and, Yolunga. Who I actually may not need at this point. I still have tons of money to spare. Do I need anyone else back? I don't think I need anyone else back, so I think I'm okay here. So these are the main 2 personas that I wanted to get now. For the other personas that I want, I'm going to need to be level 85, because that would be Asura, who I'm going to need to purge my persona deck again, because that's a massive... Either 5 or 6 way, I think it might be 6 way. But I need Asura, and then I also would like... if I go to 86, I could get Sheyor, who would be also good because that has Yukari's ultimate weapon, and that's a weapon that I definitely want. So, yep, it's back into Monad. I'll just demo some of the new personas that I got. Actually, there's something else that I need to demo too, which you can probably tell. And then I'll just see how much... Actually, wait a minute. Before I save, I want to determine what party I'll be using. So, let's check everyone's status. You're 70... You're also 70, you're also 70, you're 72, okay, so we're not using you. You're also 72, you're 72, you're 71. Okay, so it's all the 70s who are going, so that would be Yukari, Aigis, and Mitsuru. And if you consider the fact that we have Fuka supporting us, this means Gary Stu is going into Tartarus with his entire harem. Have I given her the Michael sword? I might not have. Let me check. I don't think I've given it to her, actually. No, I haven't. You still have the Damascus Rapier. Deadly versus Emperor is funny because of Akihiko, but where is it? There we go. It's only plus 10 to magic rather than plus 10 everything. That still puts you at 70 magic, though. And 1 more level so you'll learn. Not quite your last skill, but Mabufudine. And with that, I am going to save and then head into, once again, I never get tired of saying this, Damanado. I probably won't be using Jatayu for long. I just want to try and get that hard item. Because there is, like I said, something that I do need to demonstrate here. So, let's enter once again. I don't think there are any... No, obviously there aren't any warp points in Monad because there aren't any bosses except, again, New Game Plus at the very end. There's only 10 floors here, though. And we have a willing volunteer right here. Hello there. So, oh, it's Magus's.
It seems like
Okay, weak to fire. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's actually gonna be really amazing. So, time to switch to Shiva. With Shiva and his wife Parvati's power, we can now use Artanari.
there are 3 enemies left.
100 SP is a pretty steep price, but massive fire damage to all foes. This has a power rating of 900, which is more than even Maralagidine. This is going to be absolutely insane. Let's go for it. Shiva, Parvati, by your powers combined. Artanari! That is actually insanely cool.
You found the enemy's weakness. Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
That damage didn't look too impressive, but considering how strong these enemies are, that is actually pretty amazing. It's funny.
Great battle.
The animation kind of reminds me of the flamethrower power-up from... Oh, hello there, Mother Harlot in Shuffle Time. That's new. Yeah, the really bizarre thing is that... Yeah, you're giving more experience now because...
My skill level has increased.
My skill level has increased.
My level up.
Yeah, because... we are actually more around equal to their level now. At least Gary Stu is. What I was gonna say, though, is the weird thing is every persona that you can get via Shuffle Time in here is the Empress Arcana. I'm not really sure why, but I guess it's because it's the only Arcana with high enough level personas to... It'd be kind of cool if you could get Judgment personas through Shuffle Time here, but it seems like they didn't want to do that. Now, let me just check something. Who has... you? Oh, you have Marakidine. Oh, right, yeah, you have fire as well. So maybe I don't actually need Saturnus. I believe Beelzebub was the one who had Margarodine. Although, doesn't Jutta... Oh, yeah, you have that. Yeah, might as well go for it. Okay, I'll show Beelzebub just once. Oh, no Persona Call. But he already... Yeah, that barely did anything.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
At least Yukari can knock him back down again. Yes, Beelzebub doesn't have the Death Flyer skill in this game. Which it... Thank you, Thunder Gloves. Lightning Gloves.
It must be eliminated.
Yeah, in some games, Beelzebub has his signature move, Death Flies, which is 100% instant death to anything that isn't immune to it, and Megadolon equivalent damage if they are immune to it, which is pretty ridiculous. But, well, this game has more than its fair share of broken stuff, so I can't really complain.
I swear on my life.
I don't think I've heard you say that before. So many quotes that I'm only discovering here.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
This might do it, let's see. Oh, guess that did it. Nice one.
I made up my mind.
I didn't have the opportunity to switch back to Jatayu, but oh well. This at least puts Beelzebub closer to getting Victory Cry. Yeah, see, that's more like it. That's more like Monad level experience. Those Grand Maguses are really
Yes,
not cutting it
my
anymore.
skill level has increased.
And sorry to cut off level up quotes, but we're getting so many level ups here that really... I'm not going to be able to show them all. I would very much like the heart item. But let's see. Oh, of course, and you give me the things that give the least experience.
There are 3 strong enemies.
Well, I suppose now is a chance to demo... Which one? Well, I guess everyone's probably looking forward to seeing this. Go, Satine!
That's the way.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
Who in true Atlas fashion is a bonus boss in... Did they just seriously die to that? Yeah, these things are small fry now, and that's pretty amazing. Was pretty quick too. They were still quite a threat when we first got into Monad. 3. Anyway, like I was saying, true to Atlas sadism, Satine is in fact a bonus boss in Digital Devil Saga
My skill
2.
level has increased.
And they're so sadistic
skill
about
level
it
has
that they make it so that your characters are too terrified to fight him if you're on anything below hard mode.
There are 2 strong enemies. Attack!
You see, normally I'd be like, stop giving me a Grand Mega. I know the Prime Magus was in one of the games. Stop giving me Grand Mega because, yeah, but not because they're powerful. It's because they're actually not powerful for this point in the game.
Let us strike.
I am so sorry, but I want
Understood.
Jatuyu to at least get some of this. You aren't weak to...
Enemies left.
Oh, these things are ice-based. So you're not weak to ice, are you? They're not going for a while. It's probably safe to just hit them. What have I got here? Oh, I do have Punter, eh?
I won't lose.
Seriously, when these things are not a threat anymore, that's when you know you've become really powerful.
This thing won't give up. I command thee.
But yes, going more on to the sadism of that bonus boss.
Firing. It must be eliminated.
Is the fact that he instantly kills you if you're not fully buffed within a certain number of turns. Which is actually more of a mercy than anything else, because if you're not fully buffed, you pretty much have no chance of surviving anyway. But the real sadism is in the very final phase of the fight. If you don't beat him quickly enough, he will use Diarahan. So, yeah. That is a thing that can happen. Oh, phew, you again.
Be careful. There are 3 strong
Actually,
enemies.
decent experience. I think that's the first time we're seeing Jatuyu as well.
The enemy's weakness.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand. I command thee. Such persistence.
That could be bad. Nah, Yukari's probably gonna get
I
the ball.
won't lose.
Come on, Yukari, learn Magarodine soon. I'm sure she will, actually. Though I think because she doesn't get any amp skills, that should be the last ability she learns. Because she's mostly focused on healing.
Way to go, Yukari-san.
Unfortunately, Yukari doesn't get salvation in this game. I've probably said that before, but...
Here's our chance for an all.
Later healing-based party members would get salvation. Yukari doesn't, unfortunately. She's also stuck with Charm D right until the very end of the game.
I made up my mind.
Please shuffle time. Thank you. Okay, 9 experience, that's good. I was worried there wouldn't be an experience card for a second. That's kind of more like it. Already level 84, and somebody leveled up. Oh, it was Saturnus. Because you have Growth 3, and there is Absorb Ice. So let's get rid of Repel Ice. Absorb Ice would override Repel anyway.
My skill level.
And everyone's levels are going like crazy. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, 73 and 74. Now, how much did Jatuyu get out of... Wow, okay, you're actually pretty close to your next level. One more battle should do it, actually. I actually might want to go back, because I don't want to take the risk of dying here. I want to look at what we've got in terms of skills, though. Oh, actually, you should have... Yeah, you got Magarodine now, and one more level, you get Mid-Air Rahan, and that is the last thing you learn. Most characters learn their final ability at around the 75 mark. That's also generally the level that you're expected to go into the final boss fight with. Oh, except Mitsuru doesn't learn hers until 76. But of course, the protagonist is usually quite a few levels higher than the rest of the party, thanks to the fact that you're forced to bring them all the time. And 77 for God's Hand. We're getting close to our final skills on all of our party members. I'm just going to look around and see if there's a rare chest here. Oh, I didn't actually mention this last time, but the music in Monad is basically just the same music as Thieville. Because this whole block is a palette swap of Thieville. Well, that's a chest, but it's not a rare. Poison, really? You know what? I actually am going to go back and save. Because I don't want to take any chances. Never take chances in Monad, it will not end well. I think there's at least one enemy type that I haven't seen in here too. Something tells me there's at least one enemy type. I think there's a type of idol here that I haven't seen yet. Oh yeah, Vehement Idol can show up, but I'm sure there was another one. I think there's a type of mother as well, but I could be wrong about that. And I just realized that I should probably switch the team over to other people. Let's see, let's go with Koromaru. And... I think Junpei's a little higher than everyone else, so... And let's go with Akihiko. This should hopefully be alright. I suppose I could demo Saturnus, actually.
2 enemies left. Keep it up.
Pretty powerful. But I would kind of like to get the experience for Jatayu, who I can't at this point, so let's just wait, and I'm not going to use a regular attack, because that would be bad. I learned that the hard way last time. And Koromaru is forced to do that because his regular attack would be repelled. At least that's not repelled. And that's not repelled.
I couldn't finish it off.
And let us go back to Jatayu because I want that heart item. Are you immune to wind? Okay, you're not immune to wind. Good. Guess I can get rid of that one. And trust everyone to kill this thing quickly. That's good. And you immediately recovered. Now that's fine. Didn't poison anyone. That does a pretty decent amount of damage and also has a chance of poison. It's not exactly a high tier skill though, so it's weird that we're seeing all enemies here. And goodbye. Okay. There's the 10, there it is, and that's not... Oh hey, Justin, you did level up. There we go, finally! Now I can actually get rid of you. Though I might want to keep you because I think I'll need you to fuse Asura. Storm Ring! There it is. That is the Null Wind Heart item. So we have that now. So, next heart item on our agenda would be Thanatos, because Vishnu and Shiva, actually, Shiva only needs one more level before the heart item. Vishnu still needs quite a few, though. And Thanatos, though, Thanatos will hopefully go quite quickly. I don't really want to risk die for me here, but it might work. Let's see. Not good approaching enemies from the front here, because if you get a preemptive strike on you, you're basically dead and hi there.
It's weak against Garu skills.
Strong to dark. That is unfortunate. Oh, that only works on one enemy. If that worked on everything, that'd be awesome. I can try. They all resist this. Let's see how lucky we can get. Well, got one of them.
Please help me.
Oh no. That was not even power charged. And it was already a one-hit kill. Who's going next? One of them is going next. I need wind. You don't happen to have anything wind, do you? I need to also demo Pralia, but I would rather use some wind attacks here because this is actually getting pretty dangerous. Beelzebub Null Strike, right? I think he does.
Attack! Here's our chance. Let's do it.
Let's relent. And I'm going to revive Archangel now with all of those. I have 34 beads? Should probably start using those. These, though, I'm definitely going to be using these later on, but let's go for the revival bead.
I owe you.
Careful.
Thankfully, this isn't P5, and enemies who get up can't attack.
Please help me. Careful. The enemy's going to attack.
That whole thing of removing the lost turns from knockdown, I'm really mixed on how I feel about that. On the one hand, it's good for you, because it means that if you get knocked down, you don't... hi there, Evil Gloves. It means that if you get knocked down, you don't have to worry about wasting your turn, so it makes you less likely to just be immediately locked into a game over. But the flip side is that you can't get rid of enemies' turns by knocking them down. Which admittedly is pretty broken when it comes to Thunder Rain, but sometimes it actually is a pretty useful tactic. Where are you, Thanatos? There you are. Okay, you don't repel Slash. This is a bit of a gamble, because if this doesn't... Well, it's obviously going to kill you.
That's the last one.
I forget if this thing is power charged or not. Oh, just use Poison Mist. No, you poisoned my dog, how dare you? You will eat Muda on that you're resistant to. Does that make sense? Yeah, of course that wouldn't work.
I'm all out of options.
Yes, you are completely... yeah. Let's just hit it. Oh, right, one-handed sword master. That must be why I'm doing that much damage. 9 experience card, I'll definitely take that. I won't be needing money soon, though, but experience is, there we go, good. And that should be Thanatos. There we go! Still not enough for the heart item and Brave Blade. Had to think what I want to get rid of for that. But it wasn't enough to level up everyone, but, oh, Koromaru's still poisoned. At least disc poisons are pretty much just thrown at you like candy all the time. If I can find them. There we go. And I guess I can have Akihiko heal. Gonna have to think what I get rid of the Brave Blade on Thanatos. But that'll come a little bit later. Or possibly in one battle if I'm lucky. We'll see. Depends on what this is. Aha! You're new and you actually look pretty awesome. Acheron Seeker.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
At first I thought it was like Archaon Seeker, but no. Okay, what's most likely to have to go on Thanatos? Because if I get rid of Evil Touch, then Ghastly Whale is useless, and vice versa for Ghastly Whale. I'll have to see. I technically I don't need Mumwood if I have Die for Me. Well, I'm probably not going to go ahead and attack these enemies, because that would be bad. If I did, last time I attacked the enemies without scanning them in Menard, I got completely destroyed.
Electricity doesn't seem to work on it.
And that's not good either.
Fire isn't working. Don't use Agi skills.
Okay, you have no weaknesses, and you drain everything magical that is not instant death, and you have all three of those elements. Okay, Infuriate would actually be quite bad now, and they also have Tetra. Oh, wow. And then I just noticed they look like Kratos from, sorry, I've been watching Tales of Symphonia lately. Kratos from God of War. They actually really do. Oh, this is bad. Do I trust Akihiko to heal, or I'm going to go for a Die for Me? Please die. Thank you.
Whew, I was really worried.
It's one of the few times we're hearing that. And no experience cards, just cup cards, which actually might be useful here, although Contend Sword would be nice. Another Volga, which I don't need. And level 85, except I actually want 86. Just because I might as well get Share Your out of the way. It's actually pretty easy to fuse. Wow, what do I got in the way of skills? I have given up my Summer Rakam ability by getting rid of Yolunga. But I have tons of Revival Beads. And I wonder if it was probably cheaper to cast Media Rahan than it is to get Akihiko to heal. So let's see what's in this. Muscle Drill, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're lucky, you could turn those into better things via the Inari Sushi. Yeah, I should probably mention that in Portable, the Inari Sushi's function has totally changed, and it instead duplicates skill cards. Just realized that the party member nicknamed Inari in Persona 5, he also duplicates skill cards, so it makes sense. Oh, just a single castle.
There's one enemy, and it's powerful.
I was thinking that you'd be something different, but oh well. Might as well. Nope. Okay. Well, I mean, it is resistant. I was about to say, which means I should be using Hammer on, and then I thought maybe this thing is resistant to Hammer as well? Ow. Yes, you are resistant to that as well. So this is actually... Wait a minute.
It's weak again.
I may have a way to hit your wind weakness without having to switch off Thanatos. I have 3 of these, I might as well use them. It's the very end of the game, so no point in hoarding them. This casts Punter Ray, essentially.
That's it. The enemy is down.
For quite a lot of damage. Yeah, I thought that would finish it off. Probably close, though. Really close, wow. Rush it, please, thank you. That was extremely close, and that was barely any experience at all. How close is Thanatos to leveling up? Quite far. And I've got low SP, but you know what? I'm just going to use one of these, because no use hoarding these now. The game is almost over. And Somas are completely superior, and I have first heated them. Ah, Lucius again.
There are 3. It's weak against them.
I only got 1 Shock Magatama. Do I have any Mazio gems? No, I don't. Got a Mega Dollar on gem. Do I have anyone here with Tetrakarn? Because that'd be hilarious. No, Dark, no, you don't have that. You have Makarakan. Oh, I suppose I could show this with Shiva. Unfortunately, Pralia is not going to be that great because they have all of the dodge skills. Yeah, notice how the SP cost of Adonari just went up? Yeah, that's because they're all percentage-based.
Good choice. The enemy is down.
If they're all down, though, their dodge skills won't work. Guess I could demo that, then. Although, that SP burn, one of them's going next, and these things hit extremely hard. Although I do admittedly have an auto-revive. Oh well, let's try it. So, this is incredible pierce damage to all enemies, and medium chance of fear, and that crit almost everyone. Of course, the one that got hit with fear was not the one going next. Akihiko will probably finish him off, though, anyway. Pralia is... or he won't, because he's stupid. And of course he kills the one that had fear. Although, probably a good idea, because if it ran, I wouldn't get its experience. That's not bad.
That's the last one.
Oh, and Ken has this too. So we can knock it down and miss completely, which I actually was not too worried about, because now where do you go? Oh, you go next. Okay. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me. Thanatos is strong against Slash though, so this hopefully won't end too badly. Or I could just try and Mega Dollar it. This might not do enough, let's see. Nope, not enough. Ah, Vorpal Blade! Well, it's dead from a high counter. That was probably... yeah, that was Koromaru's, because he got the victory pose. That was, weird, but I guess okay. And of course you level up from that. How's everyone doing level-wise? Oh, I was worried they'd all be uneven thanks to that, but no, they're all even, which is good. We're gonna have to hunt down red chests here eventually. Oh, those katana requests are so annoying. Of course we have one right at the end of the game.
Be careful. Those 4 are powerful.
Not as powerful as the other things here. We've seen the Vehement Idol before, and actually it's not a bad thing to be fighting with Thanatos. Eat my hammer on. Hopefully this works. These things were scary before, but now not so much actually. Man, that only hit one of them. That's annoying. Come on, Ken. You can do it. I believe in you. I evidently wasn't believing hard enough.
It's still alive.
Okay, what are you?
It seems Hama skills work well on this one.
Nullwind, you have Mudor,
There are
and
3 enemies left.
Thanatos is relatively safe here. I'm just kind of worried about the other party members, especially Akihiko. Really? Like I said, Thanatos is safe from that. Oh, and well, that actually might be a blessing in disguise, because they can't get one more now. Well, that was cool. No, don't do that, it's gonna... Well, maybe you'll get luckier now. Well, that's one. I kind of like you to miss one of these, because then Akihiko gets some experience, hopefully. Well, you missed one of them, but I was kind of hoping that... Oh, that's bad. Ow. Not as much of an ow as I thought, but... Okay, if I revive Akihiko now, there's a possibility that he's going to go down again. I should probably save those, actually. Yeah. I get the feeling that I'm going to need them against the final boss. Okay, will he go down again? Let's see. One of the few times I've actually seen Ken go down to his weakness. Kind of weird, I've got quite lucky with here, and Koromaru's gone. Maybe I should just try and finish these things quickly.
Still alive.
2 enemies left.
I mean, Mahamon's not really agreeing with me right now, but maybe it did then. Oh, I thought one of them survived.
Senpai is unconscious.
Well, we're alone now. Who needs teammates? Let's just finish this ourselves. Ah, really? Well, that was stupid of you. I actually do think that higher level enemies have a higher chance of hitting with Hama and Mudon because I think it is partially based on the luck stat, I think. That's what I was worried about. Because that's the one thing that can really actually kill me at this point. Am I going to go through all of Gary Stu's SP and not hit once? Well. I have the Sacrificial Idol, I'm not too worried. I could easily go through all of his SP. Really? Wow. Well, you wasted your turn. Watch me go through all of this and they be worth pathetic experience. They probably are, actually, because they're only level 88 compared to the other enemies here. There we go!
Don't overdo it.
I need to use revival beads again. No, I thought I wouldn't hit the... And that was barely anything. I could have got that much from a Dama block enemies. Also, note to self, buy more revival beads later, because I've gone through a lot of them now. If you get lucky with Hama, those things aren't too bad, but if you don't...
There are 2 enemies. It seems like it's weak against fire.
Well, there's no way to get lucky with Hama now. What's your experience? Actually, you're pretty close. Huh. Koromaru is going second. I might be able to do this, actually. Provided Koromaru is not stupid. Oh, you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, aren't you? No, you're gonna Arcanine them both. Nice. Okay, hopefully this gets them. And hopefully that should level up Thanatos and get me the hard item. Which means I should probably leave and save again. Well, they're gone. And another 10 experience card. Is it? Good. Please be Thanatos. Thank you! So there's Brave Blade. I guess I can get rid of Mamudon. Because at this point, we don't really need to worry about, like, the SP cost of things. Yes, and we only need one of these, I think. So, this shall give me... the Ring of Darkness, which is going straight on Ken.
Yes, yes, yes! My skill level has increased.
And for your new skill level, you're gonna get this. Wait, what? Got rid of the Killer Cleats for what exactly? The Shoes of Bane. I suppose they're better than what he had before. I do like you with the Tome of the Void, actually. But let's give you the Ring of Darkness for now. Just so I can at least show that off. And I should probably escape Tartarus now, just so I don't lose these hard items. And I should probably give Junpei the Storm Ring. So the good thing about Junpei is because he has no healing, I don't need to worry too much about giving him the Tome of the Void, even though it's definitely a good item. it's not as totally essential as, say, not healing bosses to full health. So let's give that to you now, and... oh, okay. And you're also getting rid of your killer cleats. Everyone is. For the Shoes of Bane again! I do like the Omega Drive, but let's go for the Storm Ring. And with that, let me just quickly check. We should be close to... oh, we're still a little bit off. Level 86. Now, Persona-wise, where are we? We need... what do we need exactly? Really, the only two hard items to go are Vishnu and Shiva. And in fact, Shiva's is not that far off, so I might want to work on Shiva's for now. Even though I definitely like Vishnu's a lot better.